if you're willing to constantly innovate.
Yeah, I think one thing that we talked about, and because I ran into the situation where I would have had of my two draws, one of them was a legitimate draw. One of them was I was deterministically going to win if I had just an additional turn. And then we were talking about afterwards how you were like, yeah, I think that's like one of the implicit flaws that like you have to accept. That's part of a control strategy that like wants to endure and not die, is that like the clock is a problem, and in paper you can play as fast as you want, but if your opponent is just not going to do that, then you have to take the action by playing additional threats. Otherwise, is functionally like diluting the power of your deck in order to counteract like the people who otherwise play slow. And like agreed, I think that like that's the approach that like has to happen for players that don't play slow. But all the players that I did play against, where that like the players that were playing slow also had an awareness after the fact that they were the players who were slow. And I just urge anyone who has that kind of awareness, like if you know that you consume more of the clock, don't be the guy. Don't do it. Don't do it.
My advice to you after this was, and I think we'll close on this, was